Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos? What do they need to know? For my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get one card for now and a card for going forward? Okay. So the first card I'm seeing, it says move on. It says someone is unavailable. It says a waste of time. It's over. And then going forward, you have gambling. It says problems with addictions or gambling. It says bad finances. Kind of gives me the energy that somebody wants to maybe move from somewhere. But I don't know, like it says, if finances is an issue here. Or someone just maybe feels like they made a bad choice in something. You have occupation coming out. Could have to do with the workplace. Energy going forward. And you have despair. So I am seeing a number 34, 43 boils down to a 7, okay? And then I'm seeing 32 or 23 boils down to a 5. Yeah, this definitely could have something to do with someone's job. You see, even in this one, it says in the background, you'll see a sign in the window saying, not hiring. Family room at the bottom of the deck. Why am I getting this energy where someone here maybe feels like wish they were more loyal? I don't know, it could be more loyal to family, friends, whatever. Maybe someone here is feeling alone. Show me more. What is this for my Virgos? So we have the Empress with the 6 of Wands. So for some of my Virgos, especially my Divine Feminines, you could have something that is very much going very well for you. Right? Maybe you are being publicly recognized for something with the 6 of Wands energy. But let's see. What is this for my Virgos? What's move on and occupation? You have a King of Pentacles. Show me more. You have the 4 of Wands. I see the High Priestess energy, but I also see the Prince of Pentacles, but I see it coming out with the 8 of Cups. So like I said, I don't know if someone here is trying to make some sort of decision about maybe leaving a home, a relationship, a marriage here with this 4 Wands. I also hear in the word community. But I feel like this Prince of Pentacles is an energy of somebody really trying to be practical and responsible. This Prince of Pentacles, he looks like he's sitting on a horse, but he has his hand out with a coin, almost like he's offering this to somebody. But he looks very serious, and he has almost like he has his head down. So does the horse. So it almost feels like an apology or a peace offering. So give me 4 cards for going forward. What's the energy here for Virgo, Spirit? So you got the 7 of Wands, and that's what I was kind of thinking with this occupation. But so you got the 7 of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the High Priestess came out. And give me one more. Yeah, you got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. What is this? In the reverse, the World and the Four of Cups. In the reverse, both of these landed on that King of Pentacles. So let me just get the reversals. The World and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups in the reverse, it can talk about an energy of sudden awareness, choosing happiness. It talks about acceptance and retreat. It talks about withdrawing, and it talks about a check-in for realignment. And then the World in the reverse is an energy. It talks about shortcuts, delays. It says no closure and incompletion. So it kind of feels like someone here may be realizing something. But I just want one card. What's behind this Fool? The Six of Wands. But you have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Someone doesn't know what to say to someone. I'm also hearing Spirit say someone here may be worried about someone's judgment. But the Queen of Swords is in the upright, or she was in the upright, right? So she is someone who is fair, honest. She's going to be clear and she's going to be direct. One more card here. What does Virgo need to know? Landed on the Four of Wands. Ooh, the Death card. Scorpio energy. You've got Pisces energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is what is standing out to me. Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Princess of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is this energy where I don't know if someone is kind of feeling defeated, or like I said, you know, something may have seemed like a good idea at the time, but later down the line, it's like someone may be reflecting on something and saying, do you know what? Why did I do that? What's this King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. What about the Queen of Swords? The Eight of Wands. And then you have, this is like the, what do you call it? Like the cover card that comes with the tarot deck, but it has a very, very nice like poem on it, which is why I kept it in the deck. So there could be something about what someone is saying with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Wands, right? That definitely can talk about communication. And I'll read the card. Someone's name could be Anthony, David, or Stevens. I see Eric. Do you know what it's making me think of as soon as I said Eric? The Little Mermaid. I'm hearing Spirit. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what comes out, because when I said Eric, yes, I'm seeing the Little Mermaid, but Spirit is saying something about somebody maybe falling in love with someone who is different, if that makes sense. Because when you think about the Little Mermaid, right, obviously she was a mermaid and he was a human. Even though she changed herself, or got her dad to change her into a human at the end, right? Okay, so it's kind of giving that energy for someone here, right? Take what resonates for you. But it's kind of giving that energy here where it's kind of what I'm hearing is what you won't do, do for love. But anyway, let's read the poem. It says, as I fumbled in the dark, you shone a light by which I could see. As I shivered in the cold, you struck a flame from which I could draw warmth. As I stumbled on the rocks, you carried me to level ground. You are my brother, you are my friend, you are much loved and greatly missed. Someone missed somebody? Somebody wish they took somebody's advice, or like I said. All right, let's see what's going on. Look at your energy at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. What's going on? And the Ten of Wands. Looks like there's some sort of conflict going on here, or somebody sees why there's some sort of conflict going on. But the Eight of Swords is a mental prison. It's an entrapment. There could be some sort of legal situation going on here where people are fighting. Yeah, I'm hearing Shaggy. It wasn't me. Okay, let's see what this is. What can you show me, Spirit? Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Knight of Coins. Show me more. And I believe this is what this was with the Prince of Pentacles. Landing on the Four of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. So the Nine of Cups in the reverse is kind of going back to that card, that poem, right? Let me leave it out here so I can see. But the Nine of Cups in the reverse was about someone who is feeling empty or hollow or like there's something missing. This is an energy of an imbalance here. Nine of Cups in the reverse can also talk about addictions. Now, someone may be also regretting doing something for material gain. King of Wands. Show me more about the King of Wands energy. The Four of Wands. What's the King of Wands, Four of Wands? Because that makes the Five of Wands energy. You have the Star, Aquarius energy. I see a King of Swords with a Knight of Wands. What's the King of Wands? The Knight of Cups. It landed on the Eight of Cups. So that would make the Nine of Cups, but it would be in the upright. So I don't know if someone here wants to go towards someone else. Yeah, Six of Swords. This is moving to calmer waters. This is an energy of choosing peace. Someone feels like it kind of feels like someone feels like they had two options maybe, okay? One option would have brought them stability, peace, security. I'm hearing unconditional love. But I don't know if they chose the other situation where maybe that's what they thought they were getting and it turned out to be something else. But this King of Wands is usually someone who, like I said, is a visionary, right? The King of Wands would usually get up and go after what it is that he desires. Show me more. Before I move on, show me more about that King of Wands. The Ace of Wands, yeah, some sort of new beginning, new passionate beginning, and Queen of Cups. Someone who's loving, caring, nurturing. Who's this Queen of Cups? The Death card, heavy Scorpio, and the Sun, Leo energy. Oh, I don't know if somebody wants to end something with it. No, I see a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor. Give me one on the Queen of Cups and the Death. King of Swords. And the Nine of Coins. Who's this King of Swords? The King of Swords is the Empress. The Empress landed on the Ace of Wands. Show me more. And the Moon. I don't know if someone was sleeping with someone that they're not supposed to be, or something here maybe being a secret. But I could also take this another way, right? I did see the Emperor. So someone could be stepping into that Emperor energy. And we know that the Emperor embodies all the kings. Somebody going through, I almost went to say, somebody going through the change in terms of elevation. Clarify the King of Swords and the Empress. The lunar eclipse. And what's the Nine of Coins and the Moon? The Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. So this is all good from what I'm seeing. Yeah, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This can talk about an admirer. This can talk about a love offer. This could be somebody new coming in for some of you. So what's the Four of Wands? Why is the Four of Wands here, Spirit? Because in this Four of Wands, you see two people dancing. Three of Coins. Show me more. So this is like teamwork. This is like building some sort of solid foundation. Okay, someone could work from home. This could be some sort of partnership coming together. You got the Eight of Cups. Okay, oh, with the Eight of Wands. So 88 could be significant. Show me more about the Three of Coins. The Knight of Cups. So show me the Eight of Cups. What is somebody walking away from? Because these two cards talk about building something solid here, things happening at a great speed. Show me about the Eight of Cups. So that talks about walking away from something. Five of Swords, Seven of Coins. Eight of Cups. Three of Cups. Five of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if somebody rushed into something here, or maybe someone here is tired of like playing games, or people that are immature are only interested in one thing. You got the Ten of Coins in the reverse. Love of money. Marrying for money. That landed straight on the Four of Wands. It's like somebody being in their emotions or feelings because of somebody creating some sort of illusion here. But finding out that somebody only wants to be with you for what you have, or they don't want to be with you because you don't have enough. What's the Five of Cups, Ten of Coins reverse? The waxing moon. Show me more. And the Two of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, someone's got to make a choice. This feels like the other reading. I don't know why these readings, the energy just be coming out the same. What's the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Cups is a Six of Swords. You have the full moon coming out again, and you've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is an energy of missed opportunities, boredom, depression. Someone could be coming out of that energy, out of depression, out of isolation here. Show me more about this Prince of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Queen of Cups is out here again. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, there's something here about maybe a water sign that is very deceptive, okay? This Five of Wands is an energy of competition. Somebody wearing a mask. Show me more about the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. The Hierophant and Six of Coins. Marrying for money. Committing to someone for what they can get out of a situation. This is like gifts. Someone who's very generous. Okay. What's the Seven of Wands? Five of Swords. Oh, Ace of Cups. Now, the Five of Swords did come out in the nice way up. Is how I like to explain it. He actually has flowers behind his back instead of giving her flowers, and has a knife behind his back. This talks about somebody, I heard shifting their perspective, okay? But this talks about doing things differently, right? This talks about making amends. This can talk about an unexpected surprise or something like that. But Ace of Cups, someone feels like I said, something is worth fighting for. Somebody standing their ground. What's the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups? I ain't even gonna lie, I thought I just saw the Queen of Pentacles in my head. What was that? Oh no, that was the Emperor. Oh, what was that? The Emperor and who? King of Cups. What's the Sun card? Show me more. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Sun. So this is happiness, freedom, positivity. Going back to the poem. It says warmth on the card. As I fumbled in the dark, you shone a light by which I could see. High Priestess. As I shivered in the cold, you struck a flame from which I could draw warmth. Sun card. As I stumbled on the rocks, you carried me to level ground. I don't know which one I would use for that. Maybe the Eight of Cups, right? It says, you are my brother, you are my friend, you are much loved and greatly missed. Maybe someone here has helped someone to see their worth, to see that they are loved and cared about. And just because when certain things go wrong in your life, or when certain people do certain negative things to you, right? It's not necessarily about blaming yourself. It's not about you. It's about them. It's kind of giving one man or one woman's trash is another person's treasure. Accepting that things that end is because it's meant to. There's a new cycle. There's a new chapter here for someone. Confirmation. I don't know if you can hear the bird out there. Probably can hear that construction work louder, but my apologies. High Priestess, Eight of Coins, Judgment. Telling you, someone here is either getting some sort of advice. I don't know, maybe someone got a tarot reading. Someone could be a tarot reader. High Priestess, Eight of Coins, but someone here, if they are, they're very good at what they do. Chariot, Three of Wands, moving forward, looking to the future, seizing opportunities here. Yeah, but something was difficult with that Death and Nine of Wands. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? Okay. So I am seeing landing on the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords is the Ace of Swords. This is truth. This is clarity. This is somebody having some sort of an epiphany. What came in the reverse? The Death, the Six of Cups, the Six of Coins, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Swords. Too many. What's the Ace of Swords? Not hurting my brain. Not today. Seven of Wands. Give me a clear message. The Emperor. Okay. All right, boss. What's the Ace of Swords and the Emperor? Yes. Remember who you are. I might be talking to a masculine. Landing on the Six of Swords is the waxing moon. Okay, and this waxing moon, it talks about making progress. And I'm hearing Spirit say, you're almost there. They're showing me that movie. Is it The Prince and the Frog? Or The Princess and the Frog? And what turned him into the frog? Wasn't it something to do with greed or something like that? Or I know it was obviously a curse, and it took for him to kiss the right princess for him to turn back to human, right? And they got married at the end or something like that. But you see, even in that storyline, when I think about it, right, at first it was the actual real princess that was meant to marry him. But because him and whatever her name was, I can't remember, right, because she got turned into a frog as well. And because they kind of went on that little journey and, you know, they got through things together and that, there's something significant about that movie, because they're showing me the wise woman in that movie as well. I thought she was like some sort of a witch or something, and she was trying to show them how to turn back to human or something. I'd have to go and watch it. But anyway, before I lose track of what I'm saying, this talks about making progress one step at a time. Someone here is slowly coming out of something. Someone here is slowly seeing something here. This is gaining strength. What's the High Priestess? Someone could be getting a lot of headaches. I actually don't feel like this is headaches. I feel like this feels more like hangover or something like that. So I don't know if someone has been overindulging. What's the High Priestess? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. This feels like an energy of like dehydration. All right. Coming out sideways, landing on the Eight of Cups. You have the Moon. And we have the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress. After we just spoke about that movie. And you see, the Emperor has the waxing moon. And then the Empress has the moon. This could be a feminine who gets a lot of dreams or is just highly intuitive here. I don't know if someone misjudged someone or it's an energy of misunderstood. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. Okay, what is going on? Now I'm hearing that song. Who sings that? Escape. And I think I'm hearing the song where she says, what I need from you is understanding. As simple as 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need. Yeah, someone here was stubborn. Because she says something like, you're just going to do what you want to do. But that's not the way it should be. Does she say you should listen to me? Oh, anyway. What's the moon with the Empress? We could have 2 intuitive people here. But I feel like it's just taking the masculine a little bit longer maybe to wake up. But show me more. What's the High Priestess? You got Pisces energy, Libra, Taurus. Whoever this Empress is. Yeah. I'm about to get off this reading because I don't know if Spirit just playing today or what's going on. But I'm hearing whoever this is, I heard Spirit say, she is a bad mama jamma. 6 of Wands, this is an energy of congratulations. This is someone who has achieved something. They're reaching some sort of, or they have reached some sort of milestone. And it could be in terms of them mastering themselves or maybe their spirituality. What's the Death card? What's the Death card? The Devil. Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords can talk about information, communication, somebody watching, learning something, studying something here. But the Death and the Devil would say that someone here has to put some sort of end to something toxic. Or it could be the end to some sort of low vibrational energy, or, you know, something could have something to do with addictions. What is the Death and the Devil? Yeah, the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Magician. Someone could be going for a really tough time, but what's this Death and the Devil? And I like this Death card, to be honest, right? I'm talking about the actual picture. Because you'll see a skeleton on a horse. But you see he's trampling over an actual body. And it kind of just makes me think, especially with the sun coming up in the background, there's really like an energy of somebody putting a death to the old them. But show me more. What's the Devil and the Death? Capricorn energy. Scorpio energy. You got the Knight of Swords. What's the Devil and the Death? The Four of Wands. The World card. Now, the Knight of Swords can talk about seizing opportunities. I don't know if somebody keeps going backwards and forwards in their mind about ending something. Show me more though. What's this 4 of Wands? Coming out sideways. Almost looks like it wants to flip in the reverse. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, this talks about the final chapter. This talks about a dead end. This talks about a breakdown, a divorce. This is rock bottom. Give me one more for each. It's dead, it's done, it's over. What's this? 6 of Cups. Something could have something to do with children. This is past energy. Or this could, like I said, maybe somebody just needing to let go of the past in terms of keep replaying it in your head. And the Death card again with the 10 of Swords. Something is definitely over. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Tower. Two of Cups, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Someone keeps thinking about something. All right, Spirit. What's the energy going forward? Yeah, someone needs to speak up and say something. So coming out almost sideways, it landed on the 8 of Wands. Yeah, someone needs to speak up instead of spying. You have someone's got their eye on you. It says doing research. This Page of Swords is out here. We got, yes, luck is on your side. Energy going forward. Look at that. And you're protected. Guardian. It says a lost loved one watches over you. Do we want to clarify these 3 cards? Guess that's a no. Bottom of the deck, we have they'll be back. It says expect to hear from them soon, and you have Mercury retrograde. But yeah, after someone gets through some sort of challenges, it could have to do with their emotions. It could have to do with a water sign. It definitely could have to do with someone's emotions. Anything from here? How do you want to end out this reading, Pinky Spirit? You got Thief. You got Lovers. I'm hearing that song. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us, you and I. All right, give me one more. Thank you. Yeah. Landed on Thief. Change. Okay. Yeah, someone could be watching something. Could be a masculine. It's about ending something, because something here has to do with finances, especially if someone here is financially stable and secure. So, Virgos, that is what I picked up. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe, love and light.